heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
Yo, this Shadow Ghost, and I appreciate anybody that's watching this video. And I first like to say that I haven't been uploading lately as much because I've been going to the VA, getting some procedures done. So this is why I'm actually making this video like this for, I think it'd be better for editing purposes. I wasn't even going to make a video this week because of the way I've been feeling. But something always happens, bro, that motivates me, man. Something always happens. And I'm sure it happens to people that have their channels too, man. So I'm going to get right into it, bro. So we all know Canelo fought recently, right? And of course, whenever time he fights, there's always a flood of hate or whatever. So I wasn't even gonna make a video. But first, I watch boxing channels. I don't discriminate. I watch everybody, bro. Like I watch from Punch Drunk, or I watch barbershops. I watch you whether you have thousands of subscribers, whether you have 20 subscribers, you know, all the way down. I watch if you talk boxing, I just want to know your opinion on boxing, bro, you know. And so I came across a guy, Mike on Sports. This Mike on Sports, and he usually talks boxing, and then afterwards you'll see him playing 2K or whatever, right? And so the thumbnail is Canelo the new Mayweather? And I'm like, wait a second, is Canelo the new Mayweather? Nah, come on, man, he beat Mayweather, beat him, right? So I click on it, and it didn't take me long for me to understand what he was saying. I mean, obviously he wasn't saying that is he better than him, or is he like the new as far as like his style or whatever like that. He's talking about just in comparison of what he's doing at this point in time. Like, you know, he's number one, the cash cow. Right now he looks unbeatable, just the way he's moving, you know what I mean, like that. And I understood, and I think a lot of the people that was watching it understood, right? But oh, bruh, the hate that he got, bruh, the hate that, not necessarily him, but just for that thumbnail, bro, just for that, people was calling up saying, man, fuck no, man, Canelo ain't no damn Mayweather, bro. He ducking, and I don't like the way he moving, and Yildirim ain't no Birdo. Yildirim ain't no Birdo. And the guy was like, well, he's not? Well, when was the last time Mayweather fought somebody that was, you know, up on his caliber or whatever? And I think he said Pacquiao. Which got me thinking, you know, bro, I have a lot of the same friends that I have now that I've had 10 years ago. You know, I've been watching boxing since I was a kid. And as years go on, you either lose friends or you gain friends. But I still have a lot of my friends. So I remember when Mayweather was fighting Pacquiao, I was getting a lot of heat because people were saying, man, he should be fighting this guy in his prime, or he should be fighting this guy in his prime. And I'm like, bro, but you still got to respect it, bro. You got to respect Mayweather, man. His skills, bro, his skills. Look at him, bro. The way that he doesn't get hit, his defense and shit. Bro, dude's nasty, bro. But I noticed the same people, a lot of the same people that were sticking up for Mayweather during that time, and now Canelo's doing the similar thing. Nah, fuck him. Because it's Canelo, nah, they don't want to hear that, bro. They don't want to hear it because it's Canelo. They disconnect. So it made me think. I looked up 3 common opponents that him and Floyd had, right? And before people say, well, he fought him after Floyd. Well, yeah. And Floyd fought a lot of people that were beaten. Somebody beat them before them. Are we not going to give him his credit? What, does nobody gets credit after they lose their zero? Is that how we doing it now? I mean, so if somebody beats Deontay Wilder next month, are we going to say, no, Tyson Fury only gets credit for beating him? Well, people still don't give him credit now. But I'm saying, but you see what I'm saying? It's like whoever beat that guy and took his O, like after that, whoever he fights, we don't give him credit anymore. If that's the case, you could take off most of Mayweather's record. I mean, he fought Diego Corrales in his prime. He fought Canelo. You could say Arturo Gatti, but I think he had some losses. But most of the people he fought was, you know, Zab Judah, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, Pacquiao, a lot of these guys, Berto, a lot of these guys weren't in their prime. But we still respected it though. But when this guy moves like that, it's a no-no. But I look at Carlos Baldomir, right? 6 draws and 8 losses before he even fought Mayweather, right? Shane Mosley had a 1 no contest, 5 losses, okay? He had 2 losses to Miguel Cotto, 2 losses. He had 1 loss to Miguel Cotto, 2 to Winky Wright, and 2 to Vernon Forrest. So what are we gonna say? No, Vernon Forrest only gets the credit for beating Sugar Shane once. No, you give Mayweather credit. He beat Shane. Shane was fighting at that time, was he not? And then you have Miguel Cotto, who had 2 losses to Manny Pacquiao and Margarito, which was questionable. But still, when he fought Cotto wasn't 0 in his prime. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, bruh, it's so crazy. And it takes me back to a comment that Canelo made leading up to this fight. I think he was on Twitter or something. He said, man, listen, it was only weeks ago that I fought the best guy that everybody was saying at 168. He had a, and mind you, this guy had a height advantage. I think he had the age advantage, the weight advantage, everything. He had all these advantages, bro. Height, length, whatever. Washed him. Like, looked like he wasn't even supposed to be in that ring, bro. He's like, I got no respect for that. So no matter what I do, it's not, and he's right. When it's the same thing was going on with Mayweather, and I think Mayweather knew that, bro. When he was Money May, he knew, man, I can go down and fight these guys. It'll be a harder fight, and I'll beat these guys. But haters are gonna be haters, bro. It don't matter what I do, they're gonna hate me regardless. And I think Canelo sees that, bro. It don't matter what he does. I just think but I do find it ironic that the same fighters that these guys want him to fight, and the same fighters that they're saying he's ducking, are going to Canelo's fights. A lot of these guys, you ask them, who's your pound for pound? Canelo. Even the young guys coming up, like Shakur Stevenson, man, his defense, probably the best right now. I mean, these guys look up to him. It's crazy when the people that you look up to are looking up to the guy that you're hating. But you'll agree with everything that they say. But except for that, when they get to that, man, hey, listen, man, everything you say, yeah, I agree with you, man. Everything you say, man, look, man, oh, man, praise you. But that one thing with Canelo, no, I can't go there. You can't go there. It's crazy, bro. But I'll tell you one thing. Even if Canelo didn't look like Canelo, even if, let's say, he was black, white, Chinese, don't matter what he looked like, he would still get it. It'd just be reversed. That's the point I'm trying to get to, bro. It don't matter what the man looks like, really. Because you're going to get hate. No matter what. When you're on top, people hate you, bro. People hate you. But it's just sad to see that this man puts that work in. This man puts that work in and is respected by his peers. His own peers. The people in his own sport. But there's people that just don't respect him from the outside. But that's fine, though. Because he doesn't really need that to be defined who he is. A person can be president, and you can say, he ain't my president. It don't take away what the title is, bro. It don't take away. That's just what you feel and how you think. You know? That's why, me personally, I always try to keep the same energy. And that's another thing I want to touch on before I leave, bro. Keeping the same energy, bro. I've only been in this YTBC thing for like 8-9 months, bro. And I notice a lot of things, bro. How people act differently when they talk to other people, bro. And I'm like, you're online, bro. How you scary online? It's like you're not even in the same room with some of these dudes. You're not in the same room. It's like, wait, what are you afraid he's gonna like stall off and punch you in the mouth, bro? I mean, you could say how you feel. Don't be one way here, be one way there. That's why it's easy for me. I keep the same energy. It ain't hard for me to remember a lie because I ain't trying to lie. I'm not saying I've never lied, but I'm saying I ain't trying to lie. I ain't trying to put on an image. I'm trying to keep the same way. I don't care what you look like. I don't care where you from. I give you respect as long as you respect me. A boxer. I do go by that cliche. Skills pay the bills, bro. My favorite fighters was Thomas Hearns, Felix Trinidad, and now I like Colbert and Jerron in his boots. That's just who I am, bro. You're never gonna catch me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna ride with this because of this." Now, if it comes down to it, at the end of the day, in real life, do I love my people? Of course, I'm gonna ride with me and my people, but that doesn't mean that I'm like, I make my life decisions on that. I make my sports decisions on that. I don't do that. I respect people. And it's just crazy that some guy can do all these accomplishments and get zero respect from the people that watch the sport. Zero. But it's always gonna happen. But anyway, yo, we got with the highlights coming up, we got Clarissa Shields that's gonna be fighting soon. Maurice Hooker and Ortiz, bro. I can't wait to see that fight. Chocolatito and Estrada, bro. We got some great fights coming up, and I can't wait to make some videos and some reviews about the highlights. So this is Shadow Ghost, and until next time, I'm out.